What's up, y'all? It is your boy Dre41, and in this video what I want to do is show you guys step by step, and this is the updated video on how to create a face for your call, for your created wrestler, or just in general if you want to just create anybody. So I just grabbed the face online, didn't really matter who, don't know who this is, but we're gonna mess it up. Okay, so first off, I'm using the Sketch app, which is available for download on the App Store. I will assume that it's on for iPhone as well. I don't know because I don't own an iPhone. I like using a stylist, so I mess with Samsung. So we're going to start working on this, get right into it. Bottom left hand side with the three dots, what you want to do is go to the butterfly, Symmetry. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that the face is symmetric, because you're going to be doing a lot of work on it and you're going to be chopping it in half. So you want to make sure that it is even. So what you can do is just press and hold onto the face, and then you can move it and make sure it's symmetric. So that's what I'm going to do right now, and I'm going to go based off of the lips and turn it accordingly. So I do believe that we are good. Click check, and we're good to go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this right here, which you see the circle hovering over. This is the marker. So for the marker, we're good to go, but we also got to get the skin color. So we go down to the paintbrush, or sorry, the color tool, and we want to use this right here. And this is going to pick up on the skin tone. So we're going to work on, which side should we work on? The left or the right? I want to say the left. The left has more even skin with less light. You see that light right here, and light right there, and light right there. So we're not going to mess with that. We're going to mess with this side, and we're going to fix the jawline right here where it's white, because that's going to mess up how the call looks. So we want to grab a good color, and I'm going to grab it off the, no, I'll grab it from, where should I grab it from? Should grab it from here. That's a good color. Now you want to go back into the marker tool, and you want to make sure the opacity is really low. Let's say 9% is good, but let's make the size of the marker larger. 19 is good. So we'll zoom in and we'll start working on it. Just start coloring it in. You can't see the difference right now, but as you color it in, you'll see. So you just keep, swiping at it. And if you want to turn the opacity up, you can, which is fine. You can't do this wrong. So as you can see, I did work on it a little bit. And as you can see, it doesn't really match up too well, So you want to try to make the skin tone flow. You don't want it to, any part of it to stand out too much or at all. What you can do is pick from another part, like right there, and then you can use that to even everything up. But what you really want to even the skin tone up completely. You do not want it to where it's like 12 different skin colors on one face. You want to make it even, but you don't want it to look like a Ken doll. Oh, I cannot stand that. When people have like Ken doll faces and everything like that, that looks crazy to me, and it's not realistic, but whatever. So let's just start coloring this in and making it even. And don't worry about this lower part. I'm still considering what to do with that, whether turning it to like a goatee, which more than likely I'm going to turn it into a goatee. So you just, color in a little bit, but you don't want to make the skin tone perfect. You do not want to do that. Now, another thing you want to work on is under the nose. You see that shadow? What we want to make it to where the light is flashing right in their face. So it's an even color throughout. So you just pick this. No, that's not right. You want to pick this color right here and then work on it. because right there, and let me zoom in more. So what you're doing is you're taking away the shadow. You do not want the shadow there at all. And then you zoom out and you say, oh, okay, it's working. Cool. And then on this part, what you do is take from right there, and then you start coloring it in. And you don't gotta color it in all the way, just enough to take away that shadow. And all these apps are free, so you don't have to worry about spending a fortune of money or having the programs. I wanted to make it to where everybody can create calls and they'll be on the same level. It only makes the community better. So see, you just work at it a little bit and then you take the shadow right from under the nose. Now what I'm going to do, because in the game, it's really gonna mess with you between underneath the eyebrow and the eyes. It's pretty dark right there, and the game is gonna pick it up and make it super dark. We do not want to do that. We want to fix that. So we're going to lighten that up a bit. And what we're going to do is take from, let's take from right here. What we're going to do is lighten it up a bit. So just go across, working on the lightness. Now this might be a bit too light, to be honest, but we'll see what happens. But just try to blend it, you know, go lighter. You know, take it easy. Now, it does have some discoloration to where it's a little bit of yellow mixed with the brown. So we're going to take from over here. And I think this is a better color to use. And you work it into it. You know, just even it out. Don't make his skin tone yellow. You know, you want it to be even and match, you know. And that helps. But the eyebrows for me just aren't doing it. So you want to shape those. What you can do, go into them and shape them up a bit. Not like eyebrows where it's like, you can tell like, I don't know, they're too sharp or something, because I hate that. That looks terrible. I don't know. Like arched eyebrows for dudes looks weird to me. I'm just gonna put that out there. So you're just gonna work on what you have. And this is something you don't have to do. This is just some advanced stuff that I'm going to do. And if you guys feel like, you know, doing the same thing, by all means, you know, just want to make the eyebrows look more expressive. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I don't even know what to say when I'm doing this. I'm just doing stuff. So you want to just make him dark though. That's the one thing you want to do. And you could dot it. You know, you don't got to like draw across. You could just dot it up a bit till it gets to the right color for you. And what I know is I want them to be dark. So when you throw them on a cause face, it looks good. Yeah, I like those eyebrows. They're a bit thick, a bit, but I can work with them. Let's turn the opacity up, thin them out a bit, because I don't want them to look drawn on. So we're gonna go some detail in it, and you're never gonna see any of this detail in the game. This just does it for me, you know. So you don't have to do this. This is just an advanced step. Nothing you have to do. But with me, it just, you'll never see this in game. Like I said, this is just something I do because I'm a terrible human being. And yeah, I just don't want it looking like they were drawn on. So I'm gonna make them a little bit bushy. That's just how I operate. And they, you know, just going in there and making it look like an actual eyebrow instead of something drawn on, you know. Now we're working on this. Now the eyes are super dark and it looks weird to me. So we're gonna turn him into a superhero and we're gonna give him the Batman eyes. So we turn opacity up, 97, it's fine. And then we get the color white. Okay, So now we are going to go in and start drawing the eyes. Now we don't need the any of the details in the eyes because it'll never show up on the call itself. It's something that we will do in the game, so we can wipe the eyes out. So now he has superhero eyes, and it's fine. Don't worry about it. You can curve underneath, make the eyes look realistic. It's fine. So now we have the eyes done. So I believe we're almost about done, but we're gonna give him that goatee that we were speaking about. We just work that in. Oh, matter of fact, let's do it like this. Airbrush. Turn the opacity up. And let's do it like that. And then you're just like basically like spraying in, even everything out. And this is not 100% black too. You want to bring it down a bit. There we go. And then just keep working over it, going over and over it again. Because he's gonna have just a little goatee. You probably won't see this in the game. I'm almost sure you won't, but whatever. We're just gonna throw it in. Okay, so this is what we have for the base of the face. Now we're not done. What we're gonna do is chop this in half, basically crop it, and then from there we're gonna mirror the image and then go back into Sketch. So I'll show you guys that as well. Okay, so when I said we're gonna cut the face in half, we're going to crop it. So you just go up here. Oh no, I'm sorry. You go to the pen. But see, I have a Galaxy Note 9. So yeah, you just crop it however you know how to crop it. But me, I could just do it this way. And then move the face over. Boom, right. I want to say right here. Or right there is a good point. Save. And then what we're going to do is mirror the image next. So we are in the Mirror app, and when you upload the image into the Mirror app, this is how it comes out. We're on M1, as you can see it highlighted at the bottom. We're going to go to M2, and that is the face put together. Really easy, really simple. So now all you do is top right hand side, save. Now I uploaded the photo into Adobe Photoshop free, and this is an app for your phone that you can utilize. What we're going to do is erase everything but the face, and we're going to get to work. Here we go. So you want to make sure it's on basic selection. Brush size is as far as over as you can go, and then you just color in the face, and that's all you worry about, just the face. Don't worry about the ears because you don't see it in the game. Don't worry about getting the hairline. Just worry about the face. And your face textures don't need ears. It really doesn't. It's not important. Well, to me anyway. I never really needed it. And as you guys can see, once you stop trying to draw on it, it just shows what you colored in. And the important part is just the face. So just keep working on this. There you go. So just keep drawing it in. Just keep drawing it in. And I want to say I'm good. Boom. Now you want to go to feather. Feather the face a little bit. There you go. Boom. And now check bottom right hand side. And then you want to go up to the share right here, top right hand side. Hit that. Save to gallery. Boom. Now we're going to go back into Sketch and finish this off. All right, so here we go. We added the face back into the Sketch app. Oh goodness. Okay, and there you go. See? Almost done. But what we want to do is we want to get the skin tone for the complete haul. So we'll just do this, and we need the paint bucket. Move it over, paint bucket. There we go. Boom. Now you're saying, wait a minute, it doesn't look right. Well, you got to delete it. You got to delete the face. Boom. Color it in, and then add it back to the picture. Add picture. You see that? Boom. And as you can see, this is the work that we've been doing. So now we click back on that face, make it a bit bigger. There you go. Check mark. Now you want to go bottom left hand, 3 dots, symmetry. Oh, it's a little bit off. That's odd. Okay. That's weird, but no problem. We'll get it in the right spot. There we go. All right. That's odd. Usually it doesn't do that. Now what I'm going to do is use this, then bump the size up a bit if it lets me, and turn this down to 11. 11's fine. Now what I'm gonna do is blend everything. So we're working on one side, it'll copy over. So just start working on the face, and what you want to do is, as a matter of fact, copy this skin tone and then work it into the picture itself. That's what you want to do. And matter of fact, make this a bit bigger, the size. Bump it up to 40. That's what I'm doing. Just bump it up to 40 and then blend it in. Okay. And don't worry about where the chin is, how the skin color might not match 100%. It's fine. But let's say you're a stickler for it, right? You just go in, you color it in a bit. Just go in and color it. Just, hack at it, and it's fine because it'll look good in game. Now I want to do the cheeks too, because the cheeks seem to be a bit of a yellowish color, and I don't want colors to pop out too much. I want it to be pretty well blended for what we're doing here, So just keep hacking at it. It doesn't have to be perfect, because a lot of the times the work that you do in here, you can't see. Matter of fact, I was pressing too much. All right, so just keep working at it. Make sure everything is colored in, because if something is white on here, it's going to look terrible in game. I can tell you that for a fact. And then we're going to see how this looks in game. What I'm going to have to do as well, Avengers reference, I'm going to have to darken this picture a bit, because it is a bit light. And since this is an ethnic face, a black face, of course, we're going to have to darken it so it looks right in game. And that's something that I will show you how to do as well. Now this forehead piece, the forehead above the eyebrows, it's not working for me, so I'm going to even this up too, and just keep hacking at it, just color over it. And you probably can't really tell when I'm doing too much, but I'm working over it. If you can tell the skin color is changing, then you know what I'm doing. Now, if you look at the overall big picture, that's a good face texture. This is a great face texture right here. And this is a generic face. It's not of a wrestler. It's just of whoever you want it to be. Now, another thing that I do is mess with the eyebrows a bit. I don't need them to be perfect. As a matter of fact, what I do sometimes is just mess with them a bit. Just to fade them around a bit. Just to mess with them. I don't know why I do this, but I do. It's fun. All right. There we go. I think that helps the eyebrows a bit too. And then I'm just going to color around in between the eyebrows, because this is going to be one blended color. It's going to be a blend of colors. So right there is good. I like how that came out. This came out good. So we're going to save this. Boom. So we saved the picture, and we also exported the picture as well. Okay. Yeah, we'll do it like this. So what I'm going to do now is edit this. So go to the pen, just edit the picture, you know what I'm saying? However you can do it on your end. So we're gonna go to brightness and we'll turn it down. Now, as you can see, when I turn it down, you can tell it's a little bit yellowish. Saturation, we're gonna bump it up. It's good saturation. The hue, we're gonna leave it a bit red. -1. Then go over to brightness, dump it down a bit. And I think that is good. So this is our cause face. Now what I'm gonna do is upload it to 2K and from there show you guys how to attach the face and do everything else to it. Let's get into the important aspect, and that is using this face texture and morphing it correctly. Now the one mistake that I did do is I made the eyes a little bit too big. I'll say that out the gate, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about once I get directly into the morph. But as you guys can see, like even the little bit of work that we did do, you can't see the full details, and I told you earlier in the video that you won't be able to see all the details, but to have a symmetric face really makes it easy for you to morph one side and just copy it to the other. And as you guys can see, look at the eyebrows. I really like how they came out. They don't look like they were sharp or drawn on, but they look like normal human eyebrows. Yeah, but the face really did come out good. I really liked how it came out. What else? So yeah, with the eyes, I knew once I got this in the call mode, I was like, ooh, the eyes are too big. The eyes are way too big. But you know, if you ever make a mistake like that, what you can do is just go back into the picture itself and make them smaller, or just take out the eyes completely, like just make them the skin color. That's always another option, but then you lose the detail around the eyes, which will make them look a little weird. You can go into customize and put like wrinkles and stuff around it to make it look more human. But with this, I just do some eye makeup around it and called it a day. But here's just a little bit of advice for people who make original calls. Do this. Really go into it and morph the wrestler. Do not just throw a face texture on a call and call it a day. It looks bad. And I say this because a lot of people send me pictures of their calls and stuff like that, and it's been a time or two where I had to inform them, like, listen, I can't use this until you actually put a face texture on it, until you put forth some effort into the face. It's so many people who just are okay with creating a wrestler, putting a default face, and just, hey, there, have it. No, no. If 2K sat there and made this game and didn't put no detail in any of the faces and just said, here, buy it, you're gonna say that don't even look like them. Like, what did they do? It's the same thing. Put forth a little bit of effort into the call you make. Just follow through with the face morph. It's not that difficult. Just take some time. Um, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. It only makes your call look better. It only makes them look more presentable. Like when I do shows for PWR, people in the comment section says, hey, upload this call, upload that call. That's not my call. But when people, put effort into the calls that they make, people who see them want them. Even if it's a generic looking call. But they say, okay, it looks different. Like it looks like a real person, and that's something that I want. But let's get off of that. Onto this face, though. As you can see, yes, the eyes are a bit big. Right now, what I'm trying to do is just mess around with it a little bit, trying to cover as much space as I can with the eyes. And that was my mistake, and it tends to happen. What I'm going to do is just go back over the eyes and make them smaller so I can, utilize this. What I might do if the game allows me is upload this face on community creations. For some reason, 2K Games acts as if I didn't upload the image myself, and it doesn't give me the option to upload logos. Like it's so weird. I don't know if other people are having that same issue, but that's the issue that I'm having where I will upload a logo onto my game and I cannot upload it to community creations. It is really weird, but it is what it is, I suppose. Also with this, as you can see how the color blends. And what I mean by that is the skin color, once I do the skin color selection, how it's able to blend into the game. And you can really tell that, even without any ears on the texture, it still came out great. I don't know. It's just weird to me when people put ears on face textures. You're not ever. It doesn't even matter if you're going to use it to measure where the fit. It doesn't matter. It's fairy dust. It's not real. It's fugazi. It's. I don't even understand it. Like you don't need to put ears. I whatever. But right there, I did put eye makeup just to show you I didn't get in depth about the color. Just it's a little bit yellow. It has a tint of yellow. It is what it is. But what I did was space the eyes out a little bit more with this, just so the eyes weren't so close, and I spaced out the eyebrows a little bit more. And yeah, you have the final product, which I'm really happy with. And, just a little bit of work on your phone and, just some patience and putting some time and effort into it, and you can have a call like this, going from just a downloaded photo from Google or wherever and into the game. And it doesn't take too long. It literally takes less than half an hour once you really get good at it. So, yeah, if this video helps, like, subscribe, comment. I also have way more videos coming out on how to do more faces, uh, uh, body textures, tattoos, logos, championships, everything. It's all coming out soon. So definitely give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment. Catch you on the next one later.